were there any people who particularly influenced you to think this way in terms of seeing, you know, the audience on a one-to-one level?
Anyone? Um, Maybe. I think part of it is just due to the way that I'm wired. I think part of it is due to some of the early creators I started watching who do this fairly well, which were Philip DeFranco back
Mm-hmm.
the early days, Shay Carl back in those early days, and the Vlog Brothers, and some of those types of creators back then did a really good job, and still today do a good job at doing that one-to-one vibe in their content, and it's less of a presentation, more of a conversation. And so that probably influenced that perspective as well, especially then when I saw, I don't know if you remember this, it was how many years ago was this? Maybe 7 years ago? I don't remember. But YouTube made $100 million investment into supporting creators.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave most of it to celebrities, like Hollywood celebrities and things. But they did give some of it to the homegrown YouTube creators. Like that's how Hank Green and John Green started Crash Course and SciShow. That's how when Philip DeFranco started the what's the channel that had the 4 news people on it. I'm drawing a blank. But so some of those, the outcome of that is that the creators or the celebrity, the traditional media celebrities who are getting paid to come to YouTube, almost all of their channels fell flat and didn't really go anywhere. And I actually remember I was out at Universal Studios in Hollywood on set with Jillian Michaels. I don't know if she's from The Biggest Loser, if you remember
Yep.
her. She
Celebrity
got
trainer.
part of this grant money to do this. And so her producer is the former producer of, at that time, of Good Morning America, professional television set studio in Universal Studios, filming this content for YouTube. And I remember being on set, and the problem was, like, she could attract 4 million people instantly on television, but only 2,500 people on a YouTube video. Like, she was doing one video every weekday, and the videos were kind of just averaging at like 2,500 views. And I was trying to figure out why, and it kind of clicked for me on set when she's there. She's going, "Hey guys, I had an awesome day. You need to know all about it. Coming up right after this." And I was like, "Whoa, that is all wrong." As opposed to, "Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, it's so good to see you again, man. I had an awesome day today. Like, did you like Sarah? You commented yesterday. This comment made my day. Thank you so much. Right? It's like the same content, but very different presentation, conversation versus presentation. And when I saw that on set, I was like, oh, this is why, and I don't want to mention names, but like a lot of the big celebrities were just not doing well, and why the homegrown YouTube creators actually took that budget that YouTube gave them and just grew it into very sustainable channels that are still growing and going on today. And most of the other celebrities just fell flat. So, and aren't doing it anymore. Some of them still are, but even those aren't doing it very successfully. So there are some not anomalies with the right exceptions to the rule that weren't part of that program. Like Will Smith, for example, he gets it, and he does a really good job. But for the most part, it was those types of experiences and people, and part of my own wiring has just made me feel like I got excited about this because I felt like I was impacting one person's life. I was impacting someone who sends me a video and says, "Tim, my dad died. I'm dyslexic. I can't read, and I'm on disability, and don't feel like I'm contributing any value to the world, and just was about to kill myself and end my life." But I made a video about what was it, Call of Duty, back when Call of Duty was a really big thing. And I wasn't getting views on it, so I started watching your channel. Because I'm dyslexic and can't read, your videos were giving me information I really needed in a format that was really easy for me to understand. And my channel started growing as a result. And because of the growth, I've been forced to learn how to read and write better to reply to my commenters. I'm now making enough money off my channel that I'm off of disability, and I feel like I have a community of people around me again. And I feel like I'm contributing like value to the society and to the world now through this content. And he literally said to me, he's like, Tim, I want you to know that there's still one person who's still alive on this planet and didn't take their life because of a process you had a big part in. And I'm like, that's like, oh my God, like talking about reaching people and changing lives. I could like reach people and saving lives maybe, but that's when I'm like, this is really about one-to-one. Like this is about reaching people and not just like becoming popular and being the biggest, baddest channel, the most viewers or something to stroke my own ego. It's, and I have lots of those stories I could tell. And whenever I do, I just get like reinvigorated about this is why I do this and this is why this matters.
That's really fascinating, man, and really moving and touching as well. Like for you to talk about that, it makes me think about like when people, in general, not just in like content creation, right? Like people are always struggling to find meaning in their lives. Like what am I here on earth to do? What are we doing? And it really sounds like to me that one of the things that keeps you going is knowing that this is not just about serving yourself. This is about serving other people. Like you're doing something that is like bigger than yourself, which it helps you find that motivation. Hey there, thank you so much for watching this excerpt of the Videocraft show presented by Video Husky. If you're a content creator that struggles to organize scripture ideas for your videos, I've got a resource for you. You can get a copy of our free script template. Using it can help you structure your videos and save you hours of time from filming in the process. To get it, all you have to do is just scroll down on this video, find the link in the description, and subscribe to our email list. From there, it'll get delivered straight to your inbox right after you sign up. And by the way, if you're enjoying these videos, can you do us just a quick favor and hit the like button before you go? And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel too, to stay up to date with all the content that we're creating here on this channel. And finally, be sure to tune into the Videocraft show presented by Video Husky on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever it is that you get your podcasts. We've got links in the description down below. If you want to watch or listen to the full episode, just tap the video right next to me over here, and that'll take you to the entire episode in which this excerpt is from. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.